This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. We're talking to you on July 19th, 2023. We're with our wonderful producer, Chanel Bunger. Thank you so much, Chanel. Here are 14 stories that we're following today. First, Goldman Sachs saw something that many investment banks are seeing. It saw its profits drop 58% this quarter, both lower banking revenues, lower trading revenues, and also reserves for commercial real estate debt. Again, Goldman's a big player in commercial real estate debt. People see a sort of tsunami of trouble with commercial real estate debt coming. Again, Goldman Sachs profit drops 58% in the second quarter. Listen to a different podcast we did, Banks versus Investment Banks, A Tale of Two Cities. Different results. Banks are doing fine. Investment banks getting crushed. At least the large banks doing fine. Second, Carvana stock is up 35+% today. It's up year to date 1,000% after the stock had swooned. Carvana announced a new restructuring deal of their debt, converting some to stock and so forth. So that's Carvana. Third, AT&T jumped almost 8-9% today. AT&T struggled the last few days on news of potential litigation relating to lead-covered cables and so forth. It is now downplaying this today to say, look, that only 10% of their lines were lead-covered, and so we'll see how this sort of plays through. Fourth, the markets rose yesterday and are up again today. People are sort of seeing the beginning of the end of interest rate hikes by the Fed, and that's helping. Fifth, Taylor Swift has quickly become not just a pop music icon, but a business icon. Another story today about her and her business savvy. There's also a great story in the Wall Street Journal, how to succeed in business like Taylor Swift. The old days, the phrase was, be like Mike, which was the old adage of Michael Jordan, to be like Mike, everyone to be like Mike, which is so true for all men for sure of a certain generation, and probably women as well, want to be like Michael Jordan, one of the great competitors of all time. Now I think the new phrase might be like Taylor, that so many of us, men or women, want to be like Taylor Swift. What an icon she's become, not just from a pop music standpoint, but from a music standpoint. Amazing to watch what she has done. Sixth, oil's rebounded to $76 a barrel. Always a sign that the world economy is not in that bad of shape when oil's doing okay. When it goes way down, it usually means that we're looking at worldwide recession and real challenges. Seventh, Bitcoin has fallen a little bit back below 30,000 a Bitcoin. Again, I'm one of the few investors that got absolutely trounced on Bitcoin, so I've sworn myself off it like some kind of vice or drug. Eighth, Microsoft stock has risen to an all-time high. The latest news is in some of their AI offerings, the subscription offerings, they're just nailing it. Their market cap is moved to $2.7 trillion. They're number 2 to Apple in market cap. Just amazing what Microsoft has done. I don't invest a lot in individual stocks. Micro holdings are S&P index funds and treasuries, but I am a Microsoft stock individual holder, and I'm pleased with that. Ninth, the one-year treasury is at 5.33%, ultimately for savers, a good number in the big scheme of things. 10th, thrilled today to record with Rick Kess, who we just recorded with from RSM, Molly Gamble from Becker's Healthcare, Jacob Emerson from Becker's Healthcare, and Danny Mobley. So excited to record a lot of podcasts today, some great guests. 11th, excited for the Becker's Healthcare, Digital Health, Health IT, and Revenue Cycle Conference, November 3rd to 6th in Chicago. For more information on that, contact Jessica Cole, the CEO of Becker's Healthcare. 12th, looking forward to the late September McGuire Woods Healthcare Finance and Growth Conference in Charlotte. That's hosted really by Bart Walker, again, extraordinary partner at McGuire Woods. A special shout out today also to two of my favorite colleagues in Charlotte, Raj Nadarajan and Kevin McGinnis, two great leaders at McGuire Woods, and also thankful to the organizers, the great organizers, Shannon Farr, who runs events at McGuire Woods, Leslie Terminella, Georgia Allen, and Kirsten Dull. 13, thrilled to record tomorrow with Lean Toss on the Becker's Healthcare podcast. Lean Toss, amazing company. 14th, a great piece of smart asset called The Sneaky But Smart Place Billionaires Keep Their Money. There's a lot of discussion of cash, of real estate, of diversification, of index funds and private equity. A good story in smart asset. I actually love their stuff, smart asset. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. And thank you again to Chanel Bunger, our wonderful producer. Thank you very, very much.